My name's Katie, and I came to George Mason all the way from Dayton, Ohio. I'm standing here right now with Orville and Wilbur Wright. They're the inventors of flight, and Dayton was their home. They're a big part of the history of Dayton. One thing that's great about Mason is it's close proximity to Washington, D.C. Now that's a city with a lot of history. Being close to such a great city like Washington, D.C. is definitely a major advantage of coming to George Mason. The city makes so many jobs and internships available to students, no matter what field you're studying. Not only does George Mason offer up the great opportunities in Washington, D.C., they also have lots of other great educational opportunities, such as study abroad programs. I've always known that at some point I wanted to study abroad, and Mason makes it really easy to do so. They have different programs set up in many different countries all over the world, and they have different length programs depending on how long you want to be gone. They even have some programs that are open to freshmen, so if you want, you can study over your winter break or summer break. And they have classes in almost any subject area, so you can study abroad regardless of your major. Now, as I head back to my house, I'll tell you a little more about daily life at Mason. Come on. Initially, I was a little nervous about going so far away from home for school. It's just about over an 8-hour drive from my home in Dayton, Ohio to George Mason's campus. But once I arrived on campus, all my worries were gone. All the students were very welcoming, and there are so many activities to get involved in right away, even as a freshman. There are over 200 different student groups on campus, so you can definitely find something that you're interested in. For example, I used to dance seriously, throughout my entire life growing up, but I decided it wasn't something I wanted to major in. However, I wanted to stay somewhat involved, so I joined a dance group on Mason's campus. It's a great way to be involved and meet people, and I love it. There are lots of other fun events going on Mason's campus all year round. For example, if sports are your thing, you can get student tickets to Mason's basketball games. Or, if you're more artsy, you can get free student tickets to the Center of the Arts, and there's many different performances there, all throughout the year. As you can see from all of the great educational opportunities, such as internships in Washington, D.C. and study abroad programs, as well as the fun student life at Mason, Mason really is a great place to be, and those are all the reasons why I chose George Mason University.